Thank you for joining me for another wow moment, and I hope you enjoy the conversation. Who lied to you, or did you lie to yourself? Who told you that living would be easy? Who told you that? I can remember a time about 20 some years ago. My daughter was 10, and she hated me, or so she believed, and did a very good job of convincing me and everyone in and around our life that she hated me. She thought I lied to her, thought I had sold her on a princess life because she was then, and she is now, will forever be my princess. Out of 20 pregnancies, 2 of which were abortions, whether they were stillbirths or live births, she was the only girl. She doesn't understand what I went through to get to her. And she said that I sold her a pipe dream, a lollipop gumdrop dream. Remember that character, Barney? Before the world was lollipops and gumdrops. Remember that? She said, you lied to me. And I said, where? Wherein did I lie to you, my princess? Where did I lie to you, little girl? And I realized something. I gave her what was given to me without a contingency or backup plan. I told her she was my princess and sold her on a princess life, not giving her life with understanding. I sold her Walt Disney, guys, because that is what was given to me. My father told me all I had to do was grow up and I would meet a man who would take care of everything else. My father never told me what would happen when I met that man, and that wasn't true. Okay? You following me? Are you understanding what I'm saying to you? I did not intentionally lie to her. I just failed to give her the other part of what life was. Here's what I've come to understand about life in 51 plus. Life is work, guys. You know that life that you say you want? You have to work for it each and every day. Not only to obtain it, but to maintain it. It's not enough for me each and every day to declare an affirmation that I am blessed, that I am happy, that I am worthy of happiness and success. I have to go out and work toward that type of lifestyle. And then I have to maintain it. You know that business that you say you want? You have to first obtain it, then work to maintain it in order to be successful. You know that friendship, that love share, whatever that relationship is that you say you want, you must first obtain it and then work to maintain it. Life is work, guys. Yes, it can be a lollipop gumdrop world. And for some, it is. And for some, it's easier than others. Life is a series of events and experiences. And what you do with it determines the outcome of your life. You can be boohoo. You can be like Humpty Dumpty, who was a hot mess. Okay? Now that I'm thinking about Walt Disney, that stuff was dysfunctional. And I told my little girl those stories constantly. The three little pigs, they showed you, hey, something is always waiting to overtake you in your life. Your foundation better be sure. Humpty Dumpty was a hot mess. He had everything coming his way, and he just fell apart. Okay? It said he could not be put back together again. All the king's horses and all the king's men. Remember that one? Guess what? Cinderella came from a dysfunctional family. Her stepmother was both verbally and physically abusive. and she played favoritism. But Cinderella did not let that stop her. She tapped into what was available for her. She went to that ball. She met that man. It says she had a happily ever after. I don't know if she did or she didn't. I'm just telling you what the end of the story says. But I am telling you, you can have that happily ever after. Like I told my little girl when we were reminiscing about this, I said, a lot of things I gave you an error. I gave you a misunderstanding. I gave you what I knew to give you for where I was in that season in my life. Now let me give you a little bit of understanding. Because, see, I've come to some understanding in some things in life. Let me share with you. That's when it says in the book, in the Bible, that the elder reached back for the younger. That's what it says in the world. When you mentor somebody, when you care enough about somebody to reach back and say, wait a minute now, I had that in a neighbor, when I was a kid, growing up in Pascal Project. There was a woman named Miss Vi. Now, Miss Vi sat in a wheelchair. All I ever known her to be was in a wheelchair. But Miss Vi could get to you quicker than anything else. You understand what I'm saying to you? She was my parents' arms and feet and hands and eyes and all that extension. Miss Vi would see me. She knew who I belonged to. She said, hey there, little girl. And listen, let me tell you, when she said, hey there, little girl, you straighten up. You came to attention. Miss Vi was that village, that support system that my parents worked to obtain and maintain to help them raise their children. Are you tracking me? You following me, guys? Life is work. When you obtain the lifestyle that you want, then you tap into the resources to help you maintain it. It's about growing. What if I was to tell you that we came here to obtain a series of lessons, once we learned them, to reach back and teach them, and also to grow and learn and change for the better for them? What would you say to that, guys? What would you think about that? Would you think I was lying to you? Where are you showing up in and around your life in the truth with understanding? Are you obtaining and maintaining what you say you want for your life? That's what I'm asking you. I did not intentionally lie to my little girl. My parents did not intentionally lie to me. But may I suggest that sometimes we lie to ourselves, both intentionally and not intentionally? But once you discover the truth, what do you do with it? What do you do with that truth, with understanding? Well, this has been another wow moment. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. It's kind of noisy on the road today, but I hope you enjoyed the conversation nonetheless. Please, wherever you are in life, continue to have them. They really are worth having. Until next time, you take good care.